sector have also declined. Esther Diana, KTN, Vihiga County.
As Kenya marked Labor Day, celebrations are once again tempered by growing unease among essential workers whose realities tell a different story from the official speeches and ceremonial gatherings. For teachers and health workers, the day has become less about recognition and more about reflection on stalled reforms, delayed promotions, and agreements that often remain on paper. While leaders highlight progress in labor relations, the ground tells a contrasting narrative of frustration and fatigue. Across classrooms and hospital wards, a shared question persists: whether the spirit of labor protection is still matches the lived experience of those it is meant to serve.
For thousands of teachers across the country, the classroom has become a space of both duty and deep frustration. Yet, beyond the chalk and board, a sharper debate is unfolding. Are the unions still true defenders of workers' rights, or have they become comfortable intermediaries of unresolved grievances? At the center of this debate are two dominant teacher unions led by Collins Oyu of NAT and Akelo Misori of Kupet. Critics accuse the leadership of enjoying proximity to power on persistent systemic challenges. A widely discussed moment was a recent State House engagement led by the duo alongside thousands of teachers, a meeting some observers now describe less as negotiation and more as political alignment. But beneath the political interpretations lies a deeper institutional fatigue. Foremost among teachers' grievances is the controversial career progression guidelines introduced under the Teacher Service Commission in 2017. What was initially framed as modernization of promotion structures has for many educators become a decade-long bottleneck. Teachers report remaining in same job groups for years despite additional qualification and experience. Health coverage has added another layer of frustration. The rollout of the Social Health Authority scheme has been met with compliance ranging from delayed admission to capped outpatient limits that many say are inadequate for real medical needs. Reports of teachers being detained in hospitals over unpaid bills have further intensified public concerns. Meeting with government officials, including Health CS Adan Duale, have offered reassurance but limited immediate relief.
As of today, the benefit is confirmed and payable at a rate of 300,000.
We really must then achieve what we have talked about in the timelines that we have talked about.
The uncertainty extends to junior school teachers whose professional placement remain unsolved years after policy changes. Instead of clarity, the issue has become entangled into institutional rivalry and representation disputes between unions, leaving classroom realities largely unaddressed. The frustrations voiced by teachers find a striking parallel in Kenya's health sector, with doctors, clinical officers and nurses continue to navigate a cycle of industrial unrest, stalled reforms and unmet agreements. Despite health being a devolved function, the crisis persists almost uniformly across counties. Shortages of personnel further complicate service delivery. Many public hospitals operate with insufficient staff, forcing health workers to manage overwhelmingly patient loads. This strain is particularly evident in county facilities where single nurses or clinical officers may handle duties intended for several professionals. Unions representing these sectors have repeatedly taken to the streets, calling attention to these systemic failures.
Serikali imetuzoea vibaya na tumechoka sisi. Tumewapatia muda. Juzi tulikuwa nao pale tukakaa chini nao. Lakini what they are saying, they are consulting. So this time now we want to see the person who they were consulting.
Ultimately, the unions stand at a crossroad between persevering institutional influence and reclaiming their original purpose as uncompromised voices of workers. For many teachers and healthcare workers, the answer will not be found in speeches or agreements, but in whether the daily realities begin to change. And Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
As Kenya marked Labor Day, a day meant to celebrate